Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, guys. 1 second. This is a little bit too high. There we go. Hello, human beings of planet Earth. Welcome into today's stream. We have a very exciting keyboard to build today. We have a, what do you call it? The new Retro 66 by Deadline Studios. Incredible keyboard, by the way. It's one of my favorite looking keyboards that I've received, prototype wise and looks wise. It's really cool, very futuristic, very industrialistic, very chef's kiss if you ask me. And we have it in a color where I have never had a orange colored keyboard before, so we have a orange colored keyboard today, which is very exciting. And we're going for a full orange keyboard build, including the switches, including the keycaps. Sadly, the stabs cannot be orange because there is no orange stabs. Yes, but hopefully everyone's doing good after yesterday's stream. Why is this a little bit too high? There you go. Much better. Halo Johnny Bang. Halo Nomaiden. Halo Rizky. There we go. Yep. Oi! Hello, Snoopy. 1 second. There we go. Hello, Snoopy. What is up? What are you smelling today? What are you smelling today? Some good news, guys. Some good news. We have some future prototypes that are coming into stream. While there's not a lot of people yet on stream, but I can say that Think 6.5 V3 will be coming to Yokeebs. Yes. A prototype of the Think 6.5 V3 from Gray Studios is going to be reviewed here. Of course, Zoom 75 is also coming soon. I don't know when. But more interesting stuff. More interesting stuff. Greetings, Penguin. Retro 66 build finally here. It's finally here. It's finally here. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I had to do client first, of course. Think it'll come soon? Haha. Nah. I don't know when the group buy for the Think 6.5 V3 is, but if you guys haven't seen the pictures of the Think 6.5 V3, it's very good looking. Let me check it out. Where is it? Old Cat has it, I think. Professor Old Cat. Yeah. So why is it like this? Think 6.5 V3. Looking like that soon. A bit grainy, is it? Yeah, it looks a little bit grainy. Looks a little bit grainy. What if I shine the light over my head like that? Is it still grainy? Hello, Kwok. Nanti lu jadi GB itu kan, GB retro di lu kan. Mechanical keyboard yang affordable for money tapi worth it apa ya bro? Lagi cari soalnya. Ya tergantung budgetnya berapa dulu mulainya. Budgetnya berapa, terus baru kita bisa ngomong. Yes, always set a budget first. You becoming Jesus then? I have the holy circle above me, but at least it makes me less grainy, right? The holy circle. It's quite heavy. I'm going to buy better lighting as well, so yeah. Don't worry. I think my background's grainy, right? I think I can see that my background is grainy. Yes, sama lu. Lu udah dapat harganya belum? Gua belum dapat harganya sama sekali soalnya dari Deadline. Gak dapat info apa-apa. But as far as I know, the group buy for the Retro 66 will be around like Mid-March, they said. Harga peon, harga ready stock. Oh, there's gonna be in-stock units. Interesting. Ya berapa budgetnya, Yancel? Berapa budgetnya? Yeah, so it's more of a pre-order rather than a group buy actually, which is really good. Where is it? So the international GB of New Retro 66 will start in the middle of this month, and TPS 40, which we built last week, will start in early April. So yes. There's plenty of good keyboards coming this year. Honestly, plenty good keyboards this year. I think, oh yeah, by the way, if you guys are interested on a keyboard, I think Tofu Junior is now available and in stock in KBD Fans, if I'm not wrong. If anyone's interested in a 65%, that looks pretty good. Yeah, Tofu Junior is in stock. Tofu Junior me want. Tofu Junior looks very good. I like the back. The SE is a little bit too expensive in my opinion, but the Junior seems good. Perkiraan harga 6 to 7 million. 6 sampai 7 juta. So how much is that? 6 to 7 million. Let's to USD. So let's say the US dollar. So ini 6 jutaan. So about 400 USD for this keyboard that we're building today. It's pretty nice. 400 USD for this keyboard, but it is a Alu keyboard which has some polycarbonate around it, I believe. Has some 2 knobs and stuff, which is pretty interesting. I would say GT65, yeah. Yancel bagus tuh. Jumping jacks, yes, okay. Right, it's now here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Lato. Oh my god. Where is it? I was interested in the Tofu SE. I thought nobody was interested on the Tofu SE. It looks very good though for a Tofu, but I did not expect people to actually join in on the Tofu SE because it's quite expensive. Ow! Tofu 2.0 backs need an engraving kind of too plain for me. Okay. Do you guys prefer having engravings on the back of your keyboard or not? Because I personally feel that having engravings on the back of the keyboard is useless because you're gonna cover it up anyway. Yes, it is a Roger Federer t-shirt, yes. It's from Uniqlo. I can't do it. Are you attacking Corn? I'm attacking every keyboard that has an engraving on the back of the keyboard. It's not just Corn. Oh shit. It's not just Corn. It's every single keyboard. No. But in my opinion, I wouldn't be too fussy about engravings on the back of the keyboard or not, because honestly, I won't see it anyways unless like I turn the keyboard, which it's good for photos, it's good for the looks, but you know, I'm somebody who thinks that it's not really important for me. I prefer the top-down view actually over the side profile view rather than like the bottom of the keyboard. Cursive engravings are dodo IMO. No, you're typing on it, you'll barely see the butt. It's just extra cost. It is extra cost, but some people do appreciate it, and I do appreciate it as well, but I feel like it's not essential. I love my Tomo, man. Tomo's still a good board. Tomo's still a good board. All right. Let's start the keyboard. Let's start the keyboard. I got a new mouse today. I got myself a new mice. It is the Endgame Gear XM2WE or XM2We. So yes. Very nice, very nice. I used to have the wired version of this mouse, and I absolutely click heads with this mice. So when they released the wireless version, I had to get it. Let's start this keyboard stream. There you go. This was the one that Bongzilla wants, right? The Tofu 60 V2. All right, so this is the keyboard we are building today. This is the Deadline Studios new Retro 66. So the new is included. New Retro 66 comes in this very interesting, cool box. Proper packaging is great, by the way. It's always good to have proper packaging. So let's we have some gaskets. We have some foams as well, which we'll see what foams is included. We have a layer of PE foam, we have case foam, and we do have plate foam. We have, I believe, a FR4 plate, which is in white. Very interesting decision to go with a white FR4 instead of a black FR4. I like white FR4s, they're pretty nice. Ooh. So that is the plate. It is a gasket mounted keyboard, leaf spring gasket mount, as you can see. It's only held by a tiny post in the middle. Leaf spring gasket. We have a major flex cut in the middle of the plate, actually. It's quite a flexy plate. And yeah, we have the Deadline Studios new Retro 66 plate. It's a pretty cool looking plate. I feel like it's a pretty cool looking plate. It's in an interesting gray and black color. I like it. And for the PCB, we are using a 1.6mm hot swap PCB. So it's 1.6, it's not 1.2. Thank you very much, Deadline Studios. I appreciate it. So it is a 1.6mm hot swap PCB. We have Kale hot swap sockets on the back of the keyboard. So yeah, it uses a daughter board as well. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay, so other than that, we have a nice little visual to... it protects the case as well, but... Kaboom! We have this very, very good-looking keyboard, indeed. This is the new Retro 66 by Deadline Studios. It comes in multiple colors. I have the orange color, which is very interesting, and it looks very good in orange. There's also cream, I think, and there's also purple, something like that. But yeah, we have the Deadline Studios Retro 66. We have a 66 key layout, so similar to your what do you call it? Leopold layout. Over here we have a place for you to use two knobs. You can use two knobs, but you do need to solder. There's a ton of screws on this keyboard. We'll have to check it out. But here's the side profile of the keyboard. This is the right side profile. And here is the left side profile with the new retro logo. So yeah, it is a blend of aluminum case with a bit of PC actually. That's why it kind of cost a little bit much, but yeah, we have a nice PC outer case to it. But it's mostly alu case. It's gonna sound mostly like an alu keyboard. Anyways, here's the back of the keyboard. We have no outer weights on the bottom. We have a new Retro 66 designed by Deadline Studios over there. We have an inner PVD weight inside, which is pretty good. Daughter board, center mounted USB-C. That's pretty low profile, so pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good looking. That PC orange combo is very, very, very good. And we have two knobs that you can use. It's optional. If you don't want knobs, you don't have to use knobs, but it is optional. You do have to solder in the knob, so it's not a hot swap knob. You do need to solder it in. Maybe we'll solder it in. I don't know. I don't know. And we also have, I believe, some extra screws. And we have a accent piece blocker, which you can put over here, I believe. If you don't want any keys over there, you could put a blocker there, I think. I don't know what this is, but yeah, we'll check it out later. And what is there? Yeah, there's something in there as well. Some accent. How much it cost? It cost around 400 USD. Estimated price is 400 USD. I'm not entirely sure on the exact pricing, but that's the predicted pricing. Purple keycaps on orange boards kind of sound nice. I'm gonna go with a full orange keyboard build today. So we're gonna use these switches. It's my first time using these switches as well. It's the KTT Sweet Orange switch. So it is a linear, long pull linear switch. Very, very nice. Oh, bukan di sana. Ya, ntar lah. So yeah, we have these switches, orange, and we're gonna go with peaches and cream as our orange keycaps today. So full on orange build. If anyone has any questions, just ask. Just ask. All right. How do we do this? I don't want to take off the case because it looks really, really good, honestly. But we'll do the stabs first. We'll do stabs. Blocker buat di bawah segitiga. Oh, it's for under here. Okay, so the little cube thing was for under here. Okay. Thank you for the info. We have some cherry clip-in stabilizers that I bought for myself. Because I'm bored of TX, I do want to use cherry clip-ins. The only good cherry product, am I right, guys? The only good cherry product. This Dasmat color fits so nicely. Of course. I color match everything. But yeah, we MX Brown supremacy. Yeah, MX Browns is really good. Do not get baited by Glars's videos about MX Browns. Take that back. I do want to try the QMX stabilizers though. What is the mouse? It's the Endgame Gear XM2WE. XM2WE. So we're gonna use cherry clip-ins, which are super cheap, reliable stabilizers. If you want some cheap stabilizers, go for cherry. They're pretty good. They do need a little bit of treatment, just like every other cherry thing. But yeah. XM2 winning 11. MX Browns with a 65-gram TX long spring, kind of nice. Ooh, that sounds like a good mix, actually. MX Browns with a long spring would be good. The JST cable's too short. Really? This looks quite long, though. The JST cable looks quite long. I had that on the corn. Wait, did you? Oh. Okay, no need to flex the corn as well, yeah. There is no need to flex the corn. Is Endgame Gear a reputable brand so far? Yeah, I feel like I've used their wired mouse for like during the pandemic. I used the wired version of the exact same mice, and it was so good that I couldn't, it's second to my Zowie S2. But yeah, that is a seriously good mouse. They also have like a mic, but I'm not exactly entirely sure if it's good or not. It looks cool though. But gaming mics are bad, guys. Gaming mics are bad. I've got that in my Nemui. Ooh, Nemui. Nemui is also very nice. Damn it, man! You guys have good-looking keyboards. You have great keyboards in your disposal. I'm cutting down my keyboard purchases this year. What do you think about Geon switches? Which one? The Geon Blacks is the only one that I've tried. Geon Blacks is really good. Really fantastic switches. Really enjoyable. They're long pull. They have a nice clack to it. Yeah, pretty good price point as well for the Gion Black switches. But I haven't tried any other Gion switches. That's so far I know. But there's gonna be like the Gion Raws and stuff. Gion Blacks are surprisingly plasticky. Yes, they do have a little bit of a plasticky sound to it. So it's a more of a slightly plasticky, dry clack-ish kind of sound. Some people like it, some people don't. I feel like it's okay. It's not fantastic. Just arrived off topic. How will you be proceeding with the exercising from now on? I'm gonna start again tomorrow. I might do a run tomorrow. And then I'll probably do like 5 times a week. 5 times a week. But I'm eating less carbs now, so I'm not doing as much exercise, but I am eating way less carbs and eating more protein. So yes, and I've been losing more weight every single day. So good. Almost all gaming headsets have terrible mics. Yes, all gaming headsets have terrible mics, but when you are in game, you don't really need a perfect microphone anyways, right? It's not like you're streaming or podcasting. That's when you need a good mic. Selamat malam, Faris. Plasticky like Zaku's? Gion Blacks and Zaku's are similar. Or at least in my opinion, I feel like Gion Blacks and Zaku's are the exact same thing. Some people say it's different. Some people say it's the same. I feel like it's the same. It's the same thing. Yes, it's from the same manu. It's a recolor, I believe. So yeah. That's why they are very similar. And I've tried them back to back. They are very similar. So I can't really tell a difference, honestly. I don't like Zaku's, but was thinking about trying Gion Blacks. Yep, well, look other ways then. There is gonna be like the raw series from Gateron, sorry, from Gion, right? But, yeah. Recolor tapi beda spring. Yeah, it's just a different spring. But sound-wise, they're very, very similar, if not the same. What's my favorite linear switch? It's between 2 switches. It's the JWK Black Lotus. And also the Gateron Oil Kings. Both switches are very, very good in my opinion. Both switches are very, very top tier. Very good. One long pole, one non-long pole. So decide which one you want. Oil Kings is not long pole. So Gion and Zaku's is made from Texi. The manufacturer is Texi. I'm not a big fan of Texi manufactured linears most of the time because they're mostly all long pole switches for Texi. I'm not that big of a fan of long poles. Certain ones I do like, certain ones I dislike. But most of Texi's I'm not too big of a fan of. Sound-wise, they're not that amazing in my opinion. Semoga nggak scuff yang ini, guys. Hopefully no scuffs on this stream. The TPS 40 stream was miserable for me, but hopefully this one has 0 scuffs. It's mostly looking good though. It's mostly looking good. Have you tried cream sodas? No, I will as soon as cream sodas become available here in Indo through Mechaland. But a lot of people say it's good. I have Joran who is constantly promoting cream sodas at my face. So that is why I am very, very interested. Chaser with the Prime, dude. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Glad to have you on board, dude. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I miss using Prime subs. I have not subbed to Amazon in a while because why would I? Because there's no Amazon here. So I used to sub to I use Amazon Prime subs all the time, but not anymore. Not anymore. All love, brother. Thank you for making me spend money sometimes. I love watching you work. 8 a.m. my time right now. I'm glad I'm making you do purchase. I'm glad I'm making you purchase some keyboard stuff at 8 a.m. in the morning. I have cream sodas coming too. Definitely very curious about them. Yes, definitely very, very interesting switches nonetheless, right? They're very interesting, unlike Cherry MX Nixies. Am I right? Am I right? Haha. Yeah, yeah. Everyone can agree on that. I just use Prime for Prime videos. So a weird thing is my normal Twitch account is linked to my UK bank, right? So and I already closed my UK bank for a long time, and yeah, I can't change the country. And sorry, I can change the country. I have changed the country. But when I want to pay with GoPay, for example, or using my debit card, I can't because it says there's an error or something like that. So yeah, I couldn't do any subs to anybody, to any streamer. I have not subbed at all. Cream sodas have a deeper clack and come with a pretty solid stock lube. That makes it very interesting. I love deep clack switches. Very nice. Gonna try cream sodas because I can't find OP Blacks or Papus. Yeah, OP Blacks, Papu switches are very old. I have not been seeing them at my builds as well. I have not been seeing people use them at all anymore. I think it's quite an old switch by now, right? It's about 2 years ago. Or like, yeah, 2 years ago actually for Papus, OP Blacks, whatever you want to call it. Switch hype dies down very quickly nowadays. Like it's quick to build up, and then when it's not popular anymore, it just dies down and completely goes away. What do you think about WS Quartz? It sounds very nice. It sounds like a soft switch, but there is a bit of an issues, and I do have an issue with like those full clear switches, like Everglide Aqua Kings, like Gateron North Poles. Sometimes they become mushy because the PC shrinks around it. So some of them become tactile for some reason, or some of them don't go up and down as nicely as a normal linear switch would do. So that's my a little bit honest take on WS Quartz. Not the best. And it's raining. Use second account and gift sub to your first account. Well, that is a way. Definitely gonna try cream soda stock. Honestly, switches nowadays are great stock, so if you feel like the stock switches are very good and you feel like, oh, these don't need lubing at all, don't lube them. Honestly, just use them stock, because most of them are pretty good nowadays. Most of them are pretty reliable. It's raining harder and harder now. Hasn't rained in a while. I personally prefer cream sodas over Papus. Papus have a nice sound profile, but the long pole is in the milky housing in the cream sodas. Just gives it a little boost to the sound profile that I like. Is it using like normal like milky top? Like, I know it's from Gateron as well, so I don't know if it's like the same milky top as your usual milky top, but with a long pole switch in it. What's the best cheap switch? Well, it depends. If you're asking for linears, Jwick Splash Brothers is my go-to cheap switch right now. It's so good, and it sounds incredibly nice. So yeah, Jwick Splash Brothers. And for tactiles, it still has to go to either WS Browns or HS Huano Bananas. Either those two. Or you can grab some KTT switches. They're just very reliable. Yeah, good for clacky linears. Akko, KTT, you know, they're manufactured by the same Manu, so they do tend to have a nice clacky sound to it. I found some really solid all-clear switches from Gamma K, believe it or not. Super solid, got them in my M1 with a PC plate. What's it called? I have seen some like weird switches. I've never seen one from Gamma K, but I have seen like, forgot what it's called. I wanted to try them out, but they're relatively quite expensive. Something to do with chocolate something. My top tier tactile and linear switches. My top tier tactile is Gateron Azure Dragons. That switch is incredible. Incredibly good. That is top tier. And for linears, it's Gateron Oil Kings or not JWK Black Lotuses. KTT is solid budget switches. Probably the best brand for... yeah, I would say KTT is the best brand for cheap switches. It's very reliable. Oh wait, we need 5 stabs, do we? Wait. We need 5 stabs, do we? I forgot. Do we need 5 stabs? What's the layout on this one? Gamma K crystal switch for $14 for 35. That's very cheap. Oh, we do need another one. It's a 66. It's not a 65. Masih ada. It's a... I forgot. I do have some TXs ready. It's basically Leopold 660 with 2 knobs. Essentially, layout-wise, yes. Layout-wise, that is a correct statement. Okay, Lato first. It's raining pretty densely outside. Is there plate foam? Yes, I will be using plate foam. I don't... So, the keyboard itself, a lot of people that I know have said it's quite complicated to build. So, do you guys want me to build it with the PE foam, or you want me to build it without the PE foam? Because I don't think I'll do it twice. I won't, like, rebuild it. Because... yeah. I'm leaning more towards just using plate foam. Can't do it anymore. I've lost my momentum, my groove. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. One more attempt. Hello, balls. I'm smacking balls. Ah! Okay. Yes, Azure Dragons is great stock. Azure Dragons is great stock. I still do loop them a little bit, just to give it a slightly more consistent sound. Hey, Deadline Studios is here, guys. Deadline Studios is the maker of the keyboard. So, hello, Deadline Studios. Welcome, welcome. So again, please remember that we do need 5 stabilizers. It's not a 65%. You do need 5. So there's one more for the 2U right shift. So yeah, don't forget about that. Okay, no PE foam. Okay, let's just use plate foam and maybe case foam if it requires it. But it has a weight under it, so I'm quite confident that it does not need it does not need case foam. I had a few in my batch of 90 Azure Dragons that I could definitely hear and need a little bit more love with lubing, but IMO few out of 90 is a good ratio. Yeah, I mean, like, out of 90, like, for example, if it's less than 10 out of 90, it's pretty good. Or if it's less than 5 out of 90, then it's incredible. But I feel like my Azure Dragons are pretty consistent. Feel-wise, sound-wise, they're very, very consistent. And they never fail me in terms of, like, the sound of the Switch. It's just really, really top tier. Like, the sound of... I generally don't, like a lot of tactile sounds that much, but Azure Dragons, sound-wise, is incredible. Yes, I will install the decorative parts on the plate. I will. Like Gayron Azure Dragons compared to WS Browns, which is my second top tactile in my rankings. It's miles clear. It's like twice better than WS Browns. Yeah, they have a very clean sound. That's what I like about it. It's very clean. Plus the double stage spring is also very, very nice, of course. I'll check out the Gamma K switches, Chase. I'll check them out. Another good switch, if you guys are looking for some interesting switches, is the Wisteria switches from Zepsody. You can check them out. They are very, very nice sounding. They have a very good feel to it. I think they are Texi made, but they're probably my favorite long pole from Texi, if they are from Texi. Os knob first before plate. Knobs first before plate. Okay. Where's the stab? So we have to solder first then, right? TX stabs. Ow. I love that this is a 1.6 instead of a 1.2. Thank you very much for making it into a 1.6. So it's not that flexy, but the plate does have a lot of flex cuts to it. Like it has a major flex cut inside it. Try some Klein Blue switches. Oh yeah, how's the Klein Blue switches? How did they sound? How did they feel? Why is this one not going in? Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, let me put some stab stoppers first. Should I do 2 knobs or should I do just 1 knob? But I think 1 knob and then a switch under it would look weird. So maybe like use 2 knobs. I mean, I'm fine with using 2 knobs. It would be unique, certainly, having 2 knobs. 2 knobs, let's go. Yeah, okay, fine. Go 2 knobs. Knob overload. Knobs everywhere. Again, I'm not a person who uses knobs too much, but having 1 knob sometimes is great for volume control and stuff. But I don't use like color grading or Photoshop or anything. So other than volume knob, I don't really see a use case for it. But again, it's up to you. The good thing about this is that, you know, if you don't like the knobs on this keyboard, if you don't like it, if you don't want knobs on your keyboard, it doesn't have to be used. Like, you can still use switches under it. So you have the option of course, if you want to use it as a knob keyboard, or if you don't want to use it as a knob keyboard, you can just use some switches over there. So it's good. It's quite good, but it's a mid-clack sound, lower pitch than Zaku, but higher than SV Stars. Interesting. Are they smooth? Are they good feeling? How are they? Nice. I assume and presume that the stabs are already good, so do I really need to check them out? Sharp bottom out? Ooh, I don't like that. Sharp bottom out, is it a long pole switch, right? I don't like sharp bottom out linears. That's like a no-go for me. That's why I'm not too big of a fan of BCPs. BCPs is sharp. Very, very sharp. Pretty sharp. So this is the keycaps we're gonna use today. It's gonna be the GMK Peaches and Cream on an orange keyboard. Perfection. Cherry stabs always have that scratchy sound to it. Same like the switches. We do be liking some short PPs. Yeah, short pole switches are the go-to for me still, but I think for long pull linears, as long as they have like double stage spring or like a progressive spring, I would be okay with it. As long as it does not have a sharp bottom out, I'm okay with having a long pull switch. Skidata would look good as well with the black and orange. But I don't have Skidata, that is the issue. Need to buy more GMKs. Need to find like more bargain priced GMKs that I can use. But all the bargain priced GMKs are everyone uses it, you know? They're the mainstream ones. I need to grab the DCX. Oh yeah, there is DCX Skidata. Just remembered. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 knobs. So you do need to solder in the knobs beforehand, not when you already put the plate in. So yeah, please make sure that you do solder in your knobs first. So there's this like decorative piece that you need to put under the plate, I believe. Serenity would work well. Serenity. So yeah, this is not a hot swap knob, so you do need to solder it. Okay. So 2 knobs. We're going for 2 knobs, right, guys? Everyone agree with it? 2 knobs. I think you can remove the knob caps, right? Yeah, there you go. 2 knobs. So to do this, you do need to have soldering equipment, of course. Two knobs, here we go, guys, here we go. Okay, solder them first. Let me clean up my table first, then. Soldering, no switches. Essentially, this is a bit weird because this is a hot swap board and you still need to solder. It's hot swap, but you still need to solder. Ah, damn it. The extension plug is again stolen from my room, guys. The extension plug is constantly gone from my room. Ah, hate it so much. Oh yeah, I have built my salvation. How is your salvation, Penguin? That is why you need Pinnacle. That is maybe, yes, why I need a Pinnacle, but yeah. Wait, what does Pinnacle use? Pinnacle uses what? A USB-C, isn't it? USB? It's alright. So it's not amazing? So you do need to solder in the hot swap, sorry, the knobs. The knobs do not come attached to the PCB. It's not 2 years amazing, maybe 6 months amazing. Yeah, 2 years is a long wait for a keyboard. 2 years is way too long for a keyboard. Salvin kind of sus now because of that buy. You're sus of Salvin. Now I think it's how much orders did the Salvation get? You know, maybe because it was over their expectation, maybe it became long. Some pandemic issues, of course. So again, solder it first. The joints are very, very close to the hot swap sockets, so do be careful. Do not melt the hot swap sockets. There you go. He got excited too much and taking in a lot. Might have been better if he had a limit on it. I think it might have been better if he had a limit on it. But, you know, it was his own project, so can't blame a man. Can't blame a man. But I've never tried Salvin's and. Wait, I have tried the, what was it called again? What is the TKL from, forgot the guy's name. What the heck? It's a local TKL, but I forgot the name. How could I forget the name? I built it. Glad I've never been in a GB longer than 3 months. Hopefully never more than 3 months, man. I mean, if you buy GMKs, then yeah. So yeah. Just a quick solder. Honestly, it's not too hard. Just some joints on it, and then you're done. Knobs don't come off. Oxalis! Yes, thank you, Oxalis. I forgot. How can I forget? I feel ashamed that I forget about Oxalis. The Hubble 65 was a year late waiting for Salvation to finish. Hubble is also made by Salvin? I only have one more key set and one more keyboard. Patience, you will get more. Wait, let me check Penguin's keyboard. On Imgur. Ooh, the gray looks nice with 8008. The red 8008-2 looks quite nice. That random Geon cap though. Random Geon cap there, Penguin. Random one. When Salvation delivered, there were so many budget options, it made Salvation very expensive. How much was Salvation again? 200, 300 was it? I was in the GB and of course I dropped out since. Especially when I heard about what happened with the Salvation. And 420 Sing, so yeah, that is kind of expensive. Kinda expensive. Yeah, but with the amount of like budget keyboards we have right now, it doesn't seem good at that price point, right? That's the issue right now. Right now we're at a position where keyboards are so frequently designed and so frequently released that you know, if the keyboard takes too long, to produce, it will get caught up by everything else, and then you'll end up with a product that is labeled overpriced. You'll end up as something that's not good. So it's a very competitive market. It's a very difficult market now, since like every keyboard is releasing, every company is releasing a certain price point. So yeah, it is difficult. Right, so now we have all this the knobs soldered in. Again, it's optional. Now we can put the plate and switches. Geon has a big factory, right? So we're only going to use plate foam for this build. We're not going to use the PE foam. So hopefully it doesn't sound hollow. Hopefully it still sounds good. So, all right, we need to put the accent first. So we get this little accent piece, and then we do need to screw it into this area. So don't forget to put it in before you put in your plates and switches. I like the keyboard bag more than the keyboard. Oh shit. Why is that a little bit sad? Why is that a little bit sad? You like it more than the keyboard itself. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's actually a two-piece design. There's an alu piece and there's a PC piece, or like an acrylic piece under it. Pretty interesting. Okay, so how do we mount this in? Screw it from the top, right? So alu piece first, and then PC piece. At least the mounting is fun. Yeah, the mounting's fun. There we go. So yeah, don't forget to screw that in, that piece in. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but yeah, screw it in. Don't forget. Do we screw this in? So this little block is supposed to go in here, right? I believe so. Wait. Did I screw this the wrong way? Did I screw this? Is this supposed to be facing upwards? I think it's supposed to be facing upwards, right? Sure. Okay, I made a mistake. I might have made a mistake. I was not given a build guide, guys. I have not been given a build guide. Please understand. Thick blocker, it's a thick blocker, yeah. A foreshadowing of things to come. Nah. It's not gonna be TPS 40 levels of scuff, man. I have a good feeling about this keyboard. Ah, Morisato has appeared. A wild Morisato has appeared. Run, catch, or flee. Sorry, there's no flee in Pokemon. What the hell? Okay, yeah, so the blocker we can screw in, but I think we can do that blocker later. So yeah. Okay, so my mistake. The blocker is supposed to be facing upwards. It's not downwards. My bad. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we put that in. Now let's put all in the switches. I want to go home. Are you not home yet? Are you still at work in this late night? Are you in the office? Step caps lock, normal caps lock, guys. Choose for me. Go. Still on my client's office. Oh, yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck. Step. Of course, step. Why do you guys like step so much? So again, we're using the KTT Sunset, Sweet Oranges. These are long pull linear switches with a nice double stage spring, made by KTT, and these are pretty smooth. Steph Curry. That's Steph Curry. If you want something related to Steph Curry, then go get the Jaywick Splash Brothers. I hate typing potato instead of potato. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. The FR4 plate, thankfully, is not too tight, which might happen on some keyboards. Yeah, FR4 plate fits very nicely, clicks very nicely, the switches. So I like it. It's a good indicator. The plate is very nice looking, though. Like, the plate is a very good looking plate. It's a very interesting gray color. It's a gray color for an FR4 plate, which is interesting. Gray and black. Very cool. Very rare. I've never seen an FR4 in this color before. As I have one Keebs incoming, I think I want to send it to you. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Just DM me. Epsilons would fit this board too. Oh, actually, I just realized that Epsilons would fit this build. I was just looking over there, and now I see that the orange fits more on the Epsilons rather than... Why didn't I think of it? Why did I have to spend more of my hard-earned money on these switches when I had Epsilons lying there? But I think you should know the board. What is the board? Is it an Alice? Aquila? Frog? Wait, so the PCB... So the PCB has multi-layout hot swap, I just realized. So it has multi-layout hot swap right there, right? But the spacebar is only a 6.25U, so that's a little bit weird. So you can use like a Sangan layout, but maybe that's on the soldered unit, but I don't know. It fits for a Sangan layout, but weirdly enough, it doesn't have a 7U, so a little bit of a waste there. It does not have split backspace as well. Only has step caps lock support. No ISO. Yeah. If you buy Frog Mini right now, you're fucked up. Why? Daddy Coco Maung. Tiger? You bought a Tiger Light? Or a Tiger? What is it? Phoenix? Phoenix is arriving soon, by the way. Ah, I can't wait. I can't wait, but I'm not even joining the group buy. What am I excited for? Because on the 22nd, there will be a 15% rebate on the Frog Mini. Oh, wait, really? Oh. Well, that's good. Frog TKL or QK80? I personally prefer Frog TKL over QK80. That's my preference because I'm not a big Thocky keyboard sounding person. I'm not too fond of it. So I do prefer having the Frog TKL. Okay, we have all the switches inserted in. So now only need to put the big blocker right there. So yeah, I think, so they provide you the extra screws, but where did I put the extra screws? Where did I put the extra screws? I could have sworn they were just here. Oh, it's right in front of me. My goodness me. So I don't know which one goes with which one, but I guess they all go with the same one. So I just need to screw in the big blocker from the bottom of the PCB. So just make sure it's there. This is a big chunk of alu as a blocker. Big chunk. Okay, nice. The difference is Frog can be foamed. It doesn't have to. Yes, Frog is a more flexible keyboard in my opinion. It sounds better foamless in my opinion, but if you want it foamed up, it still sounds really good. Whereas the QK80, it struggles with being not foamed up. But when it's foamed up, it sounds incredible. That is true. So yeah, there it is. So we do have the leaf spring. So the plate is leaf spring gasket mount. So it should be a more flexible gasket mount because it is like that. Interesting. All right. Now to the hard part of this keyboard build. It is time to open up this beautiful orange case, man. I cannot stop looking at this case. It's honestly so good. Honestly, a very exciting case to open. So let's open up the case. Let's see how we actually open this case up. It's gonna be a ton of screws. I'm gonna need a ton of screw trays so I don't get messed up. So let's do it. Let's do it. The QK without foam sounds cheap. Honestly, yes, it does. Okay, so first of all, we do need to take these things out. This little bridge thing is pretty cool, honestly. I prefer clacky sounds over thocky, but some of the QK80 videos, they have like marbly sound profile. Yeah, that's because of the PE foam. That over there. Okay, so next we do need to open this one. Let's open it up. Hope it's easier than TPS-40. This has more screws than TPS-40. Okay, so now that's done. Now we have to open the polycarbonate section of this keyboard. So the polycarbonate outer case right here. We do need to open it up, so we take out the screws that are fixing them in. They are different screw lengths, so again, guys, do not make sure that you're not shoving all the screws in. Make sure you separate them. Yeah, there's a lot of screws on this keyboard. But it looks good. The bottom has this writing. I don't know what it means, but it's pretty cool regardless. What do you think of the Mode Envoy? Should I get it? I feel like, yeah, go for it. It's a pre-order anyways, and, you know, Mode is great. Mode is forever great. Okay, now that we have all of that screwed off, I think we can just pull it apart, right? Yeah, we can just pull it apart. So just take it off slow. Oh, we do need to take off this. We need to take off the side pieces as well. Don't forget about those two. There's a ton of stuff, man. There's a ton of screws. It's a ton of screws. Tons of screws. Take off that black side piece. This one is from the bottom, so the silver one is on the bottom of the key. The screws are everywhere, but it's so challenging to build. What's your config for Envoy? I haven't actually taken a proper look at it, to be honest. Okay, so take off the polycarbonate piece, which has alu inside it as well, so interesting. Be careful with this piece, by the way. Don't force it too much. Don't be too aggressive with it. Just calmly take them out slowly but surely. But yeah. Dude, it feels like Hot Wheels tracks, you know? It feels like Hot Wheels tracks. It genuinely feels like Hot Wheels tracks. It's like after that you need to stick them in together and then your Hot Wheels goes through. But yeah, interesting. Certainly very, very interesting. This keyboard. It's very unique. Very unique. Okay, now we got into the alu part of the keyboard, which still looks good without the outer parts. Now we need to separate it from each other with the bottom screws right here. There's about 8 of them. And yes, that should open up the keyboard finally. So yeah, it's a long process, but it's worth it. It's a long, but nice process. So the bottom screws will be longer. They will be a bit longer, but they're all the same screw head size, which is really good. I appreciate that all of the screw head sizes are the same. There are keyboards that, like the Jelly Epoch, that uses so many different screw heads, which makes it so annoying. Trust me, the Frog Mini with half FR4 plus long pole is very loud. Oh, because of long poles. Honestly, if you use like a plateless or a half plate, use long poles. They're nice. I already purchased the alu nons. Oh wait, you bought the Wait, what did you buy? Did you buy a Envoy? Did you buy Envoy or did you buy Frog Mini? Can I post some keyboard porn? Yes. The keyboard, yes. The latter, no. Now you wish you had an electric screwdriver? Nah. I used to have those electric screwdrivers, man, but I'm not too big of it. I had the, what do you say? It was the popular one. The screwdriver. Okay, so taking apart the keyboard, now we can see the internals of the keyboard. The top case is very thin. Very thin top case. Alright, so now what we want to do is we need to insert the gaskets, which is this. We are provided some tiny gaskets. We are using Poron gaskets. It's not your silicon type of gasket, so very interesting that they still go with some Poron gaskets. It's quite rare nowadays to see Poron gaskets. Frog TKL with long pole would be louder. Yes, it would. So I'm gonna put them on the case instead of on the plate. So yeah, the gaskets you can put on the plate or you can put on the case. It's up to you, but I would personally prefer putting them on the case instead of the plate, so that, you know, if you have an extra plate, for example, that you can switch out, you don't have to put in new gaskets. So just put them, I would advise you to just put them on the case. These are very tiny gaskets. Tiny gaskets. I went with Huano Strawberry Jelly V2s. Never tried those. Swapped. Wait, one second. Swap with Gateron 5-pin bottoms in my Frog Mini. And I also have the FR4 half plate, and build sounds nearly identical to Itherax build. So wait, Morisata, did you get the So you got a Frog Mini. That's what you got, a Frog Mini. You bought the Frog Mini. I mean, since you like the Frog TKL so much, then yeah. It's worth. Oh shit. Ah, gaskets. How do you like the picture I sent? Hello, Palzivar, where is it? Oh my. That is a... Wait, what board is that? The red is sexy though. That is a very sexy red keyboard. I like the keycaps choice. Oh, right, the Gok Ven. Yeah, there you go. Looks good. Dude. It looks. It has the visuals. If you see it from the top, like a KBD Fans 5 degree. It has similar features to it. A similar design language. It's been a while. I have not put like these gaskets inside a keyboard. It feels like I've been installing silicon gaskets everywhere, and suddenly there's Poron gaskets, but it's fine. Poron gaskets are still good. Okay, and we now have to put it on the top case as well, so don't forget. So in total, you need to put in 24 gaskets on this keyboard. Yes, 24. It's a bit much. 24 tiny gaskets. There's no side gaskets on this, so it should be a little bit more flexy on the side. Gasket overload. I'm fine with the gaskets because they're tiny and small. It's fine. It's not gonna be too. I'm pretty confident it's not gonna be way too stiff or something like that. Whew. This is a lot of gaskets, man. I'm starting to feel the strain. I hope I can get another frog. I really want the frog mini, like just to have a frog mini. But I don't think I'll, because the Frog Mini and the Frog TKL are very similar in terms of like the feel, the looks. I don't think I'll be getting one myself because, no, it's too similar. It's like having the same keyboard just in a different layout. So as someone who does have the Frog Mini, sorry, the Frog TKL, I'm not getting the Frog Mini. GMK Dandy I do want as well. That set is a very nice green set. Please give more green sets other than GMK Botanical and Dandy. That's why I appreciate GMK Fox so much. Oh yeah, GMK Baltic, I've checked it out. I'm not a big fan of it. It's not really green, is it? Would you consider GMK Baltic green? It's more of a teal-ish color, right? It's a bit much for me. I feel like the color's a little bit too out there. It's gonna be pretty difficult to color match with your keyboards. Oh, the renders are not accurate, really? I want another TKL loss for the sake for the Riano to purple and green. Oh, right, because you're going with the Mecha EV01. Your Fox fits the orange build too, by the way. Yes, it does, because Fox Yeah, fox fits with orange somehow. But I'm gonna go with peaches and cream. I need to do it. Okay, let's put some case foam. So I'm not gonna use the PE foam that they provide you. I'm gonna just be using the case foam and the plate foam. And then we'll just do it like that. Awesome. So all we need to do is just... I assume this keyboard will be available wirelessly, because I think it can be wireless, because I know there's that, and there's another socket which is usually a battery for batteries. I think this keyboard can be wireless, but I'm not certain. I don't have the battery. Alright, so just ease the keyboard in. Make sure that the plate gaskets go into its slot. It's perfectly slotted. The gaskets, they're perfectly slotted. It's very satisfying to see. Oh yeah, but this is a more stiff keyboard. I can already tell. It's gonna be more on the stiffer side of keyboards, rather than stiffer side of gasket mounts, more than the bouncier side. Try the second Milky Way's keycaps, and so far both are very good. There is bounce on the top, but it's not. So there is some movement, but it's not significant. Let me screw them in first, just to confirm everything. Okay, now I need to properly remember the screws. Okay, so just close them in. Not flexy, but bouncy. Okay, wait. Let me screw it in fully first, so I can really feel what it feels like when fully compressed. I've always wanted to try MW keycaps. Heard the KK65 keycaps are from MW2. I've never tried them yet, so I'm not sure as well. Sell your green board. You mean the If you get a unicorn, that's a once in a lifetime luck usage, so don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Unbelievable. Wow, dude. Wow, Snoopy. That's very funny. Right, so... Oh, it's actually quite stiff, you know. I'm quite... Yeah, I'm saying that this is actually quite stiff. There's a little bit of... There's barely any bounce. Yeah, it's quite stiff. I like it though. No, like on the middle, there is a little bit of bounce. On this middle area here, if you're typing on the alphas, there is a little bit of bounce. But yeah, it's more on the stiffer side, which I don't mind at all. This was on the top. And then this was on the bottom. Wait a second. We need to test something. Okay, it's not interfering. Okay, so then we mount this here. I need to properly remember this. Okay, there. Now, which screw is which? I think this was the longer screws. On the top. I heard from MW Soju, the delays from MW are starting to be like GMK though. Really? That's a little bit annoying. And then the smaller screws are on the bottom ones. Yeah, there's a ton of screws, so make sure you don't mess up your screws. I haven't like tried like MW keycaps. I haven't tried WS PBT. Haven't tried those yet. The WS PBT. So this one. Ah! No, the screw fell. GMK wait times went down a bunch. Really? I thought they're still the same. I mean, like, not too different. I hope GMK somehow manages to return to the 3-month group buys, man. I still remember the days of 3-month GMK group buys. That was the best thing. They're catching up real quick for GMK standards, actually. Yeah, that's good then. They have the sorting machines working now. Oh, thank you, GMK. Finally. They're double the speed now? Really? Oh. Alright, so what do we need to put in now? Okay, so what we need to put in now is this thing first. Yeah, that thing first, definitely. So to put that. Wait, I'm putting in the right ones, right? Yeah. I'll just put it there. Sure it's aligned properly. And then now we put in this, which is supposed to go like that. It's like building a Lego, man. This feels like building a Lego. Tons of stuff. They're on track to have 8 to 9 month turnaround once queue clears. Nice. Still not the 3 months, but at least 8 to 9 months. Not that bad. Not that bad. All right, there we go. There we go. It finally looks really good. It looks really good. Damn, I really like how the keyboard looks. Okay, let's put in the knobs. Shove in the knobs. Just facing. Nice. 2 knobs, guys. 2 knobs. And that accent piece, that bulky accent piece, you can still see it through there, which is pretty nice. And we have that nice little accent blocker over there as well. All right, let's put on the keycaps on this. I'm very excited. So we're going to put GMK Peaches on cream. Shove it. NK69 for GMK incoming. $69 for your GMK sets. They're starting to become the price point for cheap keyboards. Yeah, that should fit perfectly. It's a bit dusty, my keycaps. Bring the KB to the next meetup? Definitely. Definitely will be bringing this to meetups. Ah, right, of course, the cherry spacebar issue. where they don't want to, where the stems move too much that they do not want to go in. I have been creating great spacebars lately. I'm proud of myself. Definitely slow it down, but not to crawl that some people are not being paranoid about. Red Hex 4B looks sexy too. Oh yes, it does. The GMK Peaches and Cream is officially moving to this keyboard now. What is this? Hex 4B. I can tell that it's not really a loud keyboard. Maybe because of the case foam, but yeah, it's not that loud. I think the switches are supposed to be decently loud, but yeah. From what I'm hearing right now, it's not that loud. Maybe that's why the PE foam's there. It's just to boost the acoustics a little bit. But I think it's fine. They're still quite audible. They're not like fully foamed up and muted. The orange fits perfectly. SV Star officially ditched. Unfortunately, yes. Until I try the new SP Star. I'm gonna try the new SP Star very soon. The new Meteor Whites, like the refresh one where they have the blue housing back again. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get review units for those SP Stars. So maybe they'll come back into my top 5. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, SP Star hasn't released anything new since then. They haven't like released any new switches. I know they released a keyboard and Alice. Other than that, nothing else. Oh wait, this is a 1.5. It's a 1.5 view. Interesting. Right, it's not a 1.75 as well. But more batch coming soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get some batches for it. This keyboard's looking great, man. This keyboard's looking fine. All right, where is it? The Fenrir right over there. So we need a 2U. And that's a 2.75U. Okay. Here comes the annoying part. Okay. Alright. No, actually, I'm not going to use some artisans. I'm just going to purely use some GMKs. Okay, 2U, 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 2U. 2U, right? Are you 2U? No? No, you're not 2U. Oh, 2U. No, that's not a 2U either. That is definitely not one. That is a 2U. Yes. Yeah, there you go. And we need a 1.5U alt. Interesting, a 1.5 and a 1.25. Pretty interesting. Okay, let me just clear the keycaps on the Hex 4B2. PNC literally fit best in this key. That's why I chose the color. That's why when I was being asked what color do you want for your Retro 66, I said the orange one. I don't think many people will go for the orange keyboard in the group buy, and I understand if you guys don't take the orange one. But as soon as I saw the orange, I said I'm taking the orange because it fits peaches and cream, 100%. Oh man, this keyboard looks so good. Whoever said Kaiju fit, well, you're tripping. Nah, this fits peaches and cream more, especially when it has the white accent piece right there. Alright, let me clear my table first. I'm seriously running out of room for keyboards in my room. Oh, wow. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I need your guys' thoughts on this. I need your thoughts on it. Okay, let me make it a little bit more color accurate. Nice. So this is it, guys. This is it. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So this is it. This is it. This is it. Putting keycaps would have been nicer. Yeah, Deadline Studios has their crystal keycaps. Sorry, their Air G, Air C, and stuff. But I had to use it. I had to. This is the Deadline Studios new Retro 66, and it looks so unique. It looks so unique, super different as well. Yeah, super different. Very, very interesting. We have two knobs here, individual knobs. We have 66 key layout, which is very different. Here's the side profile of the keyboard with the knobs and stuff. That's the right side, and this is the left side profile. The new retro logo over there. On the bottom of the keyboard, we have some engravings. On the top of the keyboard, we have this nice little industrial looking piece. And yeah, center mounted USB-C. On the back, we have the Deadline Studios new Retro 66 designed by Deadline Studios. Man, it looks good. It is looking good. Via QMK, it should have it. It should have it. Wait. Okay, it works. Oh, there's RGB on the keyboard as well. You can't really see it because it's covered by the GMK keycaps, but there is RGB underglow if you do like it. Ban me quickly? Why? Hotel Harris theme? What do you mean Hotel Harris theme? Why is my camera very not saturated? Oh, that's too much. No. Well, this is auto white balance, but it's very, very bland color for some reason. Design as a topic starter. I like that. Yeah, topic starter. Tier 1 sub. Morisato, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 11 months, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, boss. You never been to Hotel Harris? I think I have, but I forgot. Alright, let's do the prediction. Start prediction, odd or even. You may proceed. $400 is the... So yeah, this keyboard approximate price point is around $400. Around $400. $400 to $450. Which is, I would say, for the quality of the case, for the polycarbonate outer case, for the two knobs, for the design, I'm okay with paying that price point, honestly. $400 for this, I would take it. I would be fine with it. It's not something that's too expensive, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think it's good. Does the knobs work, though? Yeah, the knob works. The knob is working. The knob is working, which is good. And what does the bottom knob do? The bottom knob does not do anything yet, but yeah. Okay, let me check if it works on VIA first. Retro 66 daughterboard connect. I'm still not that used to the new VIA, guys. I'm still not like used to it, but so this is FN. It's mute, volume up, down. I don't know what this one is for yet. Is it in GB? It's gonna be, so there's gonna be it's more of a pre-order, right? Because they already have all of this built. They already have all of the keyboards essentially made. So you just need to wait for some pre-order units. So that's good. There will be some in-stock ones as well, I believe. So yeah. Link. Yeah, I'll give you the link to Deadline Studios' Discord server. So you guys, if you want to learn more about the keyboard, you can use this. 1 second, let me make it. Invite people. Invite link, no limit, expire never. So yeah, that is the Discord link for Deadline Studios', what do you call it? Deadline Studios' Discord server. So it weighs 1.7 kilograms, which is okay. 1.7 kilograms for a keyboard like this. Pretty good. I don't mind it. Rip to my wallet again because of you. I'm telling my wife it's okay, dude. Okay. It's my fault. Okay, it's my fault. So if you are from multiple if you are from multiple nations, of course, which you guys are, from Indonesia, this keyboard will be on Group Buy at curated by Quok. So for the vendors will be for Europe it will be Keygem. I'm not sure on the other ones just yet, but yeah. I'm telling her at Yokib said get this or I'm banning you is the perfect... No, it's not the perfect excuse. That would make me a mean person, but yeah, you could use that if you wanted to. All right, let's hear the sound of this keyboard, of course. This is the moment we've been waiting. Easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. All right. Oh. There we go. All right. Let's do this. So. All right. So, this is it. This is the Deadline Studios new Retro 66. We're using some KTT Sweet Oranges, FR4 plate, plate foam, case foam, no PE foam. And yeah, let's hear how it sounds. It's a gasket mount keyboard, Poron gasket mount. Okay, that sounds good. I can already say it sounds good. What? Prediction not open? Did I not? I did. Okay. Wait, what was it? Odd. Congratulations. It sounds good, guys. I would say this keyboard sounds good. I like the way it sounds. Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. It's Sweet Oranges. So, KTT Sweet Oranges. I believe that's what the switch is called. It sounds good. Drink some water. It sounds pretty good, I would say. It has a nice, very clean sound to it. It's more of a on the clackier side. Maybe with the P foam, it's a little bit more marbly, but just like this with plate foam and case foam, I think it sounds great. I like the sound profile. It's very clean. It's very nice to hear. Very, very good. Very good. Let's do another one. It's an FR4 plate. Another good space bar. So, what do you guys think of the sound? What do you guys think? I personally think so. Here's my kind of review of the keyboard. I personally think this keyboard's a very fun keyboard. It's very cool looking to build. It's very awesome looking. Honestly, it's one of the coolest looking keyboards I own now. It's very unique, isn't it? It's very, very unique. It's different. It's not what your usual keywords look like. So I like the design ingenuity of it. I like the style of it. I like the futuristic looks of it. Plus, it's also a layout that we rarely see, so that's another W for that. Case-wise, manufactured pretty nicely. This nice polycarbonate case. Outer case makes it look good. The alu quality is also very good. No issues with the alu quality. Design-wise, it's very, very good. Very, very good design-wise. Good alu, good anodizations. Really, really good. I mean, for $400, which the price point of this keyboard is, I would pay for it because the design and materials of this keyboard feels expensive. It feels like I'm paying $400 for this, which is worth it. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I like it. a little bit of a thing that I do want to comment, that it has a ton of screws, so it might not be the easiest keyboard for you to build, but it's okay. It's a challenge, right? It's a challenge. It's something new. It's something unique. I personally think I don't like the knobs, two knobs being here, being too close. Someone said it in chat, but it was too close. I do feel that it is a little bit too close. Someone who, like me, doesn't like knobs, maybe I would have preferred using the switches, but you know, having two knobs is very interesting. You could do just one knob and a switch under it if you want to, but it looks kind of weird. So yeah, very complex building it, but honestly, same screw heads, same everything, makes it quite easy to build. Sound wise, yes. Without even like plate foam, sorry, the PE foam, it has a little bit of a marbly sound. Very clean sound. There's no like pinging on the edges, so no need for force breaking or anything. It is a stiff keyboard, guys. It is a stiff keyboard. Weirdly enough, the left side feels a little bit more stiffer than the right side. I don't know if that's my fault or something, but yeah, it feels like that. It feels more mushy. Sorry, not mushy. It feels a little bit more flexy there. This one's very stiff. So I would categorize this as a stiff gasket mount keyboard, which I like. I like stiff stuff. Okay, I like stiff stuff. Stiff keyboards are great. More than the bouncy ones. It's also because of the 1.6 PCB, which is good. Honestly, yeah. Downsides of this keyboard, probably it's just maintenance of this keyboard. You know, you can make scratches and you can crack these PC case of it, so be careful with it. And maybe the knob location's not the best, just to have two knobs there, but it's optional. Again, if you don't want it, you can just put switches in there, which is nice. Yeah, it's a really nice board. It's a really nice board. Genuinely, I'm quite happy with it, and I'll be using this more and more. This is a really good keyboard. Very good keyboard. Oscar likes it hard. Never tried it, guys. But yeah, it's a very interesting keyboard. Very good looking. Very nice. It's a very nice keyboard. That's what I can say about it. It's very nice. And this is a first release by Deadline Studios. This is their first ever keyboard. To start first ever with this quality is very nice. But yeah, downsides of this keyboard, you might not like it because it's quite stiff. And maintenance of the, scratches or cracks, just beware of that. But yeah, other than that, it's a very good keyboard. Sounds nice too, feels nice. I like it. I really like this board. I'm quite happy with this. I'm gonna forever keep this now. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna bring it to meetups. Hello, Gloopy. Yeah, it's awesome, guys. It's awesome. It's really, really cool that we have this. So I'm still gonna think about what we're gonna build on Thursday, since it's gonna be my last stream on Twitch on Thursday. No, I'm just kidding. But I am working. I'm gonna start working full time next week. I got a job, so I'm gonna focus more on that. But I'm not gonna leave YoKeeps, but I'm gonna take it slowly a little bit more. So I'm gonna go more on the work, of course, but I'll still stream and stuff, so don't worry. But this week is my last week of freedom, essentially, before I go into the corporate world of working. But yeah, feels good. I like this keyboard. $400 group buy for this keyboard will be around mid of March, which should release in probably another week or two, but yeah. Vendors, there's gonna be the link to the Discord server, of course. Good luck on the new job. Thank you. What's the new job? I'm gonna be a social media specialist at a sports agency company, which is pretty interesting because it's a job I'm genuinely excited for, guys. I've applied. Okay, let's do a little bit of a chatting moment here. But I personally feel like this job that I'm taking, I've never been so excited to join a company. It feels weird, but I've never felt like genuinely excited to join a company than this one, because like I've applied to multiple companies, but I've never been like, I've been terrified of joining companies, or like I had the fear of like, oh, maybe I'll disappoint, or maybe I'll not like the job and stuff. But this one, I personally feel like I'll like the job. So, which is good. Yo Keeves is managing Jason Tatum. Who is that? Who is Jason Tatum? But yeah, that's gonna be next week. Social media management, jadi kerjanya follow artis aja. Nggak gitu. Yang manage. Ooh. This keyboard's really nice. Good to keep the spirit, yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you to Deadline Studios, of course, for sending this out for a review. Really appreciate it. This is going to go on YouTube as well, so if you didn't watch the whole stream, I'm going to put it on highlights. You can see it on YouTube, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube. If you haven't followed the channel, it's free to do right now. Thanks so much, guys, for the stream. Yes, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate everyone joining in today. Let's see who we can raid. Thank you, Deadline, though. Damn, this board looks great. I am gonna game on it. Hippio keyboards. Sorry, Hippio is making keyboards. There are people today. There's Kujo. I'm gonna raid Kujo most likely. Beige Lad as well, yeah. I've raided Beige Lad quite a few times, so I'm gonna do Kujo. I'm gonna raid Kujo. Right. Kujo 26. Kujo is more rare. All right. Say hi to Kujo for me. But yeah, thank you Deadline Studios for letting me build the keyboard. Thank you guys for joining in on today's stream, and I'll see you guys in the next stream on Thursday. See you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you guys. Thank you.